The entire world is just focused upon cramming and stuffing and inputting information into the student's brain. However, the process-wise importance of inputting information into the student's brain is only about 5 to 10%. The most important aspect is to get information out of the student's brain. This is extremely important, and relatively less in number of students and parents and educators who realize this. They are the ones who are being successful in competitive entrance exams. So what do I mean by this exactly? For most of the time when your child is studying, and if you are a student when you yourself are studying, you should be doing and engaged in solving things. This is not only with respect to physics, chemistry, maths, biology. Even if you are learning cooking or you are learning programming, then you should be doing a hands-on approach. You should be always wanting to get output from your own brain rather than being focused only on the input. The colossal mistake that I see many learners make, and let me use the word learners over here because all of us, students and parents, are supposed to be lifetime learners. So education does not ever get over. The domains of knowledge and the amount of knowledge and the extent of wisdom that exists in the human knowledge repositories is far too colossal to be able to be engulfed by one single human brain in one lifetime, even if that particular human is extremely efficient. So let me say that we all are learners, and while we are learning anything, we have to focus upon output from the human brain rather than input. I'll give you an analogy and this will make it even clear. Let us say we want to become one of the world's best cricketers. Do you think this can be achieved if we are just learning about cricket theoretically? If we have learnt about all the rules of cricket and we can talk about the rules of cricket and even explain the rules of cricket to somebody else, do you think that it is possible for us to be a good cricketer, a good batsman or a good bowler? In order for us to be able to be a good cricketer, a good batsman, a good bowler, what is important? We have to go onto the field and practice. We have to practice for hours and hours till whatever learned skill set we are learning becomes inbuilt in our neurology and becomes our muscle memory. We have to be that good and that efficient, and this is possible only when repetition is involved. If we are not repetitively doing the same thing over and over again and again, we cannot hope to become experts. Most of the learners, most of the students of life and reality, most of us learners, the biggest mistake, the ginormous mistake that we are making is that for 90% or 95% of the times, we are focused upon input of information, upon reading, upon understanding what we have read. Whereas this should only be 10%. 90% of the times we should actually be solving. We should actually be engaging in producing output from our brain, engaging in practicing, engaging in analyzing the doubts, difficulties, and analyzing if something did not succeed, why it did not succeed. That is what we should be doing for 90-95% of the times. And most people do exactly the opposite. And because of that, their efficiency really suffers while they are wanting to learn something. So these particular pointers are something that we can keep in our mind so that we can become more efficient as learners.